Professor Elm, you know I don't get on your starters. I just need a top percentage Rattata, and I can do whatever you need. Besides catch all the Pokemon, I only need my top percentage Rattata. And yeah, that's the bit. I am Youngster Joey. I will beat this. I will conquer Johto. Hello, passerby boy. Can I interest you in the top percentage of Rattata? No? Then perish. An imposter. How dare you? And you have Rattata? My Rattata has more top percentage, bitch. See? Get out of here. I am the real Youngster Joey with the top percentage Rattata. Time to fight Faulkner. He leads off with Pidgey. I lead off with top percent. I go for Focus Energy, Quick Attack, crits, and kills it. Next up is Pidgeotto. I Tail Whip it, and I Quick Attack it to death. Told you I'm top percentage. Alright, time to fight Rocket People. Yay, Hyper Fang and Hyper Fang. Yeah, it's coughing, and Zubat didn't stand a chance. It's my ace of the team. And Bugsy's up, and he cheats by using U-turn, and it does most of my health. So yeah, I die eventually. But don't worry. Cheaters get their due. Totally. Time to fight Silver. And well, yeah. He didn't convert to top percentage Rattata last time we battled, so maybe if I decimate his team again with a Rattata, he'll feel better about it. Alright, see you next time. Alright, time to fight Bugsy again, and this time he fell because his cheating U-turning shenanigans didn't work this time because I killed it before he could. And his other two Pokemon just jokes. Time to fight Whitney. I lead off Focus Energy for crits, and then I just Hyper Fang my way through Clefairy and Miltank. This is the most easy Whitney fight in my life, my god. Top percentage, I told you. Alright, Silver, we meet again, and he leads off with Ghastly, I crunch it. Next is Magnemite, I dig it. Same with Quilava, I dig it. And last up, Zubat, which I Hyper Fang it. Yeah, it's hard to dig because that Magnemite was getting too annoying. Praise Rattata. Alright, trying to fight Morty, and was exactly as he expected it to. I mean, hell, I even outspeed the Gengar. I didn't one-shot it, but I lowered his defense and got it to red health. Then he healed after he mean looked, and that was an easy kill. Haunter got a Sucker Punch off on me, but didn't do anything. So yeah, that was Morty. Pretty easy. Time to fight Chook, and well, I taught my Rattata Pluck, so 2 Plucks took out Primate as it tries to double team. And then Poliwrath, I ate its berry before I even needed it because of Pluck, and I eventually took him out with Plucks. Alright, time to fight Petrol. He leads off with Zubat. I Super Fang, Hyper Fang him. His coughing went down to 1 surprisingly too, and his Raticate went down to 1. See, I told you Rattata is better than Raticate. Joey would agree with me. Imposter Joey. Time to fight Ariana, and well, it's typical Della battle. Arbok intimidated me, so I wasn't able to one-shot it. Merc went down to 1 Hyper Fang. Then last thing, Gloom went down to Hyper Fang, 2 Hyper Fangs. No crunch. Alright, time to fight Price. He leads off a Seal. I get a critical Hyper Fang, and I take him out. Next up is Pillow a couple Hyper Fangs does him in. As he eats his berry, he goes for Hail, and I take out the Hyper Fang. Last up's Dugong. I go for Hyper Fang as it hits me with an Aurora Beam. Luckily not lowering my attack, and I have to take it out. Alright, time to fight Jasmine. I skipped her for a reason to fight Bryson. Bryce, I call him Bryson. I keep getting confused because her Steelix is high defense when I get to her. Jesus. Her Magnemites go down easily. Steelix is a tank, though, and he's able to take me out a few Iron Tails. I'm going to have to grind up a lot of levels before I can take this guy out. James, I actually got kind of close, too. If it wasn't for that berry, I might have actually would have won. Oh, well. Okay, I'm back now, and I'm at level 60. Same thing before. Magnemites went down to 2 digs. And then, lots of Steelix. I go for Dig, then I go for a Pluck afterwards. Well, 1, see if I can get it in range, and also 2, to eat its berry. So, it hits me with Iron Tail afterwards. Not doing as much damage as it did before, luckily. Go for Dig, barely don't kill it, she heals, but then I eventually do take it out with a few digs. So I got a crit, luckily. Ooh-wee, that got pretty close, honestly. Too close for my level. How dare you do this to me, my top percentage Rattata Silver. You're taking me for the last time. Alright, time to fight Petrol. He leads off with Coughing. Hyper Fang 1-shots. Wheezing goes down at 2, so I just Hyper Fang the rest. Yeah, I wouldn't expect as he thought. Alright, time to fight Silver. He leads off with Golbat, lead off with Rattata, of course. I just Hyper Fang. Big as Quilava. Then I Hyper Fanged everything else besides a Magnemite. So yeah, that was pretty easy. Rattata. It's top percentage. Alright, time to fight Proton again. He leads off with Golbat. And I go with Hyper Fang, 1-shot. Weezing takes 2, because Weezing's a tanky little bastard, because I also missed one, so that's fun. So yeah. Now it's time to fight Ariana. Silver's mommy. I dig the Arbok. Next up is Fair Vileplume. I'll go for Pluck. 2 Plucks take it out. Yeah, I forgot I even had Pluck, if I'm being honest. And Merc goes down to 1 Hyper Fang. Alright, time to fight Archer. I dig his Houndour. I miss a Hyper Fang on his... Hyper Fang doesn't kill his coffee, so he smoke screws me, so I missed. I took it out with the Crunch. And then his Houndoom, I missed the first dig, but I took him out with the dig. Yeah, I got very unlucky. But hey, I did it. Alright, time to fight Claire. She leads off with Gyarados, lead off with top percent. I go for Hyper Fang. She goes for Dragon Rage. I go for Hyper Fang. Critical takes it out. Takes up Dragonair. I go for Hyper Fang. They paralyze me. Then take it out with another Hyper Fang. They hit with a Dragon Pulse. Then her Kingdra takes me out with the Dragon Pulse. Okay, I come back at level 75 and I Hyper Fang it. I do about 75% of Gyarados, and the Hyper Fang takes him out. Takes up Dragonair. Hyper Fang barely doesn't kill. I get paralyzed. Then she heals. Hyper Fang kills. I have Guts, but then it takes me out with the critical Hydro Pump. Yeah, I hit 2. Yeah, I was unlucky. Alright, I decided to bite the bullet to come back to level 100 now. I Hyper Fang. Takes out. One-shots her Gyarados and Dragonair. Kingdra barely survives with a smoke screen, but luckily Hyper Fang doesn't miss. I take it out, and Dragonair goes down to 1 Hyper Fang. Alright, time to fight Silver. Sneasel. Rattata. I missed my first Hyper Fang, so I get Ice Fang, but I still have to take it out the Hyper Fang. Next up Golbat. Hyper Fang one-shots it. Next up Typhlosion. I go for Hyper Fang. Still spamming it. Take it out. Crunch takes out Dabra. Dig takes out Magneton, and Haunter goes down to 1 Crunch. Time to fight the Elite Four of my Rattata. Time to fight the Elite Four. First up is Will, and well, it was a crunch sweep. I just crunched through his entire team. That was easy. Yeah, when you're level 100, it doesn't matter what you are, you win against these guys. Alright, time to fight Koga. I Hyper Fang Gyarados. His Fortress played a bit of shenanigans, but with Heck, sorry. I jump over my words because I'm a southerner and an idiot. But I eventually do take him out with a couple of plucks, funny enough. His Crobat, his Muck goes down to a Dig. Crobat goes down to a couple Hyper Fangs, and his Venomoth, I plucked it to death. Alright, now that Koga's dead, let's fight Bruno. He leads off with Hitmontop, and I literally sweep through his entire team with Pluck besides Onyx, who I dug. Yeah. Bruno, the fighting type Elite Four, got swept by a Rattata. A lonely Rattata. Alright, time to fight Karen. And well, Hyper Fang surprisingly one-shot her Umbreon. Crunch one-shot her Gengar. Then next up was our Houndoom. She went for Nasty Claws. I dug it. Did one-shot it. I plucked her Vileplume away, and that was that. Alright, so I taught Rattata Ice Beam and Thunderbolt. I Thunderbolt her Gyarados to one-shot. His Dragonite went down to 1 Ice Beam. His level 50 Dragonite went down 2 Ice Beams. I got him to red. He went for Outrage. I took him out with an Ice Beam. Next up his other Dragonite. I go for Ice Beam. Take him out. Charizard. A Thunderbolt does him in. Thunderbolts do it in. Unless it's Aerodactyl, who luckily for me misses a Rock Slide, because that would have killed me. Then I took him out with an Ice Beam as he was healing. That was Lance Champion. Conquered it with Rattata. Still 2 more people I have to crush though, so let's do it. Alright, to fight Blue. He leads off with Executor. I lead off with Rattata. U-turn, one-shots it. Next up is Machamp. I go for Return. And I barely don't one-shot. He gets for Stone Edge to leave me at half. I go for Return, taking him out. He heals. And I take out another Return. Double, I heal a bit of health. Next up is his Arcanine. I take it out. I use Return. I get a critical Return, take it out. Next up is his Rhydon. I go for Ice Beam. He misses a Stone Edge. Ice Beam takes him out. Next up is his Gyarados, where he heals enough to where my Rattata gets back to full health. This is the fact that he kept spam healing it, and I kept using Thunderbolt to take it out. Last up to his Pidgeot, and I Ice Beamed it. Brought it about a little over half. And then I Ice Beamed it again. I froze it. He ate his berry, then took it out with another Ice Beam. Alright, time to face the final challenge. Red. Alright, let's fight Red. He doesn't stand a chance against my top percentage Rattata. Oh, look, he has a mouse too. Well, maybe I think Rad's... He has a mouse. Mouse versus rat. Final shot. Alright, let's use better. My mouse or your rat. Wait, I got that backwards. Oh. Full tackle. That's gonna hurt. No, Rattata. Oh. Huh. Alright, you don't stand a chance against me this time, Red. I gave my Rattata a Scarf. The Scarf makes it faster. Just you see, my friend. You will converge to the top percentage Rattata. Like this. 1 down. Who's next? Fortunately, Scarf only likes my Rattata. He's the strongest move, so I want the strongest move. Return. Huh. An overgrown turtle. You don't scare me. Get it, Rattata. Oh. That's, not a lot of damage. Oh. That's a fighting type move. I don't think I can beat this guy. That's gonna hurt a lot. Oh. Well. I guess you really are the champion, huh?